Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming in with a brand new player predictions video, and we are going to be doing player predictions of some of the best League One players. Now please note Thiago Silva and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and maybe a few others have been done in previous episodes, hence why I'm not doing them in this episode. So, to begin with, I don't know these players too well, so I've just been looking at highlights for 4 of these players instead of Classic 5. So my knowledge isn't as good, so you guys are most likely, definitely gonna know better about these players. I am 100% certain, but I'll do my best. Put your opinions in the comments below, and let's get into this. The first player we are going to be judging is Radamel Falcao, who's a very difficult player to judge, as he has been injured a lot of this season and has actually joined a new club, so there is a transition period as well. But I would have given him an 89 rating for FIFA 13, to be honest. I don't think he deserved the big 90 rating, so I've degraded it by 3 technically because he was a 90 rating, but I think it's more like 2, which some people think, oh, it's a downgrade of 4. I would have rated him a bit lower at times with certain players that I've reviewed. But pace downgrade by 1, I feel he might have lost a bit of his pace from his injury, because I would have actually given him 80 pace because he isn't that slow. But passing, he can play the ball quite well, so I've given him a dramatic +9 rating, as I feel a 61 is ridiculously bad for him. He can actually play the ball quite well. Dribbling 80, he can control the ball quite well, and shooting 85, he does have a pretty good shot and finish on him, and defending quite low, and heading a little bit of a downgrade, as I don't see his heading as being absolutely incredible for an 89 rating. Like, I don't think he has one of the best attacking headers in the world, in my opinion. But let's get into the next player. Lucas Moura is the next player, and based on what I've seen of him, he seems quite the talent. So I've actually given an upgrade of 84. Now, he scored around 13 goals or something along that line, 10 plus, which is quite good, but the French league isn't one of the best leagues in the world, so you have to put that into consideration. But I definitely think he should be picked, should have been picked in the World Cup. He seems a lot better than Hulk, in my opinion. But pace 92, he is pretty rapid. Passing, he can lack that final touch at times, so I've actually downgraded it by 2. But dribbling 90, as his dribbling is sensational. Shooting down by 2, as his shot and finishing can be better. I believe if he played in a lower league, or for a, well, not in a lower league, in a higher league, he wouldn't score as many goals, so his shooting could be an improvement. And defending and heading, I haven't really seen him defend or heading, so I've kept that the same. Lacazette is the next player we will be discussing. Now, this player I have the least of clues on. He might be worthy of an 80 rating, 82, 83, 78, 77. I actually do not know, because I'm basing this on stats and highlights, because I haven't seen him play at all, and with him being rated 75 at the beginning of FIFA 13, I know he's improved, but I do not know how much, so you guys are going to have to put in the comments. But what I've seen of him, he can score goals, but there's still lots of improvement to be made. So 79 rating, +1 pace, he seemed pretty fast. Passing could be an improvement. Dribbling, he seemed pretty good on the ball in the highlights, but in highlights lots of people look good, but he looked especially good. And shooting +8, he can finish, but there's still lots of room for improvement. And I really haven't seen him defend or head. But for this player, put your comments below, because I know 0. So, into the final player. The final player we will be discussing is Edinson Cavani, who actually had an alright season. He still scored a good amount of goals, but was put out wide most of the season and didn't really perform at all in the World Cup. A pretty average player. But I give him an overall rating of 86, a down 1 upgrade, as I believe 87 is kind of a top striker, which I don't believe he's one of those top strikers in the world. But he might be on the same level as Falcao next season because of his injury, but you can never judge how well a player is going to recover from it. But Pace downgrade by 2, he seemed to have okay pace. I might have actually considered to lower it even more just because he actually doesn't seem that quick, but I could be horrifically wrong. Passing, can play the ball a little bit I guess. Dribbling, didn't think he deserved an 80. Shooting, pretty good shot and a pretty damn good finish on him. And defending, pretty good defending, and heading, he can head the ball of what I'm aware of. But for all of these players, I don't know a lot about them, so you put your opinions below, and if you want me to do a bunch of players, specific players of specific team, specific league, just tell me in comments below, and I will most likely do them if they're good. If you tell me to do, like, I don't know, Burton Albion or someone, I'm obviously not going to do it. But that is the end of the video, so if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, see why in comments below, and do subscribe if you want to see more FIFA 15 players predictions, I guess. So it's been Woody Mark Mavia. See ya guys.